Sagittarius, Grand Rising, and welcome back to the channel. Supreme gratitude for your love and support for clicking on the video. Please make sure you like the video if you are watching the video. Sagittarius, we're going to tap into your spiritual message in your finances for this week. A lot goes into us creating these readings and creating these spaces and things like that. So a like on the video is absolutely appreciated. It also allows other Sagittarius to be able to see it. You can have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay, week 1, please. So this is, I'm sorry, we're not doing spiritual message and financial check-in. We are doing your August reading. I do apologize, I correct myself. So we're doing the energy for the month of August, all right? So your first week in August, you have trust. Your second week in August, you have worry. Your third week in August, you have indecision. And the fourth week, you have regret. Okay. What's going on, Sag Poo? You have forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. So forgiveness could be something that you're wanting from someone. Someone could be wanting forgiveness from you in the month of August. Okay. I feel like you're going in trying to trust the process. That's what I'm hearing on trust. The first week, trust the process. So you're trying to trust the process or like regain trust. Try to figure out how to trust someone again. But by the second week, you're worried that you made the wrong decision here. Third week, you're in indecision. You're indecisive. You're not knowing what to do. Trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Worry, I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And regret, I know that I cannot change the past. So, you know, if you're going to stress and worry, then you shouldn't pray, right? Yep, you should pray. So the moral is, if you're going to stress, why pray? And if you're going to pray, why stress? But by the third week, you're like, man, maybe I did not make the right decision. Maybe something went wrong. Hold on, Sag. Oh. Hold on. So I take that as a confirmation on what I said. That's something I had to sign for. Okay, right, see? Did you sleep well? Okay, let me finish my reading and then I got something for you. Alright, I take that as a confirmation. The doorbell ringing as soon as I said that. By the end of the month, you're going to feel like you regret the decision that you made. You're going to regret the decision that you made. Now, Tarot, you know, is showing you a month in advance. So if you want to change, and 444 was just on the timer. 444 was just on the timer, okay? all is well. Your spirit guides are with you through this process. Speak with your ancestors. Spend time at with your ancestor altar. You can change this. This is what I'm getting at. You can change this. Okay, let's get in the tarot first week. You can change this outcome. It's up to you. So this definitely has something to do with a partnership or someone that you aligned with. Yeah, so this is a partnership. Some of you guys have a decision to make. Maybe, okay, so I get this two ways. Like you're trying to trust someone again. You're trying to rebuild trust. You're trying to move forward with something. You sacrifice something in order to do that. And I do see you being discontent and bored in this situation. Everything happens for a reason. So if something happened and then someone is trying to woo you back in, something else is going to happen, right? And then you're going to be like, okay, it was confirmation. 5 of Wands here. Obstacles, challenge, conflict. You're going to have that, right? You have throat chakra here. You need to speak up. All right, you need to speak up and say how you truly feel. It's not about protecting someone else when you're not protecting yourself. 9 of Wands, your energy here. You're going to get that strength, that spiritual strength to create a firm foundation. You will get recognition and rewards from spirit for standing your ground. You have to be the Emperor energy or the Empress energy. You're in your head in reference to a loss, and spirit is saying do some shadow work. Whatever is holding you back or whatever is keeping you in, and I just got chills. I'm loving reading for Sagittarius because I'm getting a better understanding as I read for you guys, you know. But I got chills when I heard shadow work, okay? So that could mean that there's something that from your past, like maybe someone hurt you, maybe you went through a heartbreak, something from your childhood, something from your past is hindering you from getting what it is that you actually want. Something is hindering you. You're trying to do the right thing, I'm hearing, but the right thing is actually the wrong thing. I don't know. My heart is fluttering right now. Put a heart emoji in the chat if you're listening to this reading. So your first week, you have trust, trapped in fear, okay? 8 of Swords. So it's like you're in isolation. You're trying to trust yourself, but you're in isolation here. Let's clarify. 8 of Swords and trust. You're in isolation from someone or multiple people. You're just in like hermit mode yourself. You could be in separation with someone for fear that you're making the wrong decision. You have King of Swords here. You have 7 of Swords, and you have 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But it's like 7 of Swords is also Aquarius energy. You have fear that this person may remove their energy from you, may just walk away from you. You don't want to take any losses. This person could be financially stable as well. Okay, so the first week, like, you're trying to trust yourself in making that you made the right decision. The first week, some of you guys are in a connection and you're trying to trust that the situation is going to work out for you, but you're trapped in fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. You know that, right? Like these are things that you're making up in your head based on what you've been through in the past, and no one should suffer for what someone else put you through. Second week, you have worry and then spiritual union. Let's clarify 2 of Cups and worry. So you have the 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. So this is a spiritual union here, Sagittarius. This is a soulmate. And this is probably why, like, you may be thinking about this person or feeling attached to this person more than you have been. You may have not expected to feel this way. You could, like, be thinking about this person all of the time because it's a soulmate union. But I do see, like, you are standing your ground, or you're trying to protect yourself, or you're worried about having to protect your energy and your image, creating a solid foundation. But it's like you don't see this unfolding. You're not anticipating something. You're not seeing this, like you're not waiting on, you're not anticipating the solid foundation. It could be a third-party situation. And that would make sense. So you could, you know, you went a different direction than your spiritual union. And you're like, this is, in your mind, you're like, did I make the right decision? And that's why you're worried that you didn't make the right decision. You may not be able to see yourself creating a solid foundation or having a solid foundation with this person. Let's clarify indecision and intuition for the 3rd week. No, we're going to tap on all of this energy for the month of August. I don't see you taking action here. There's no action being taken. Maybe you put in your head like, nope, I'm not doing it. I don't see it. I don't feel like it. You're standing your ground on this situation. Indecision and intuition on your 3rd week. You have the Page of Swords here in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Moon card. So yeah, like you're indecisive because your intuition is telling you one thing, but you're trying to make something make sense in another way for whatever reason. Page of Swords being in reverse, it's like there's no hope for this situation to work out. You don't have any inspiration, any passion for it anymore. You're the Moon card. There's some secrets. Something is being illuminated. I'm going to pull one more card for that one, for the 3rd week. Yeah, you have options. You or them, someone has a lot of options. Okay, so the 4th week, you have regret and transformation. So things are going to start moving towards the 3rd and the 4th week of August. Let's clarify regret and transformation, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And okay, so some of you guys could deal with a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they may have have it highly aspected in their chart. That's the card that was there. Some of you guys have choices, or your person has choices. Maybe you walked away from the Queen of Swords, the air sign. You may have felt like they weren't vibrating in their highest frequency, or it's just like they just stopped talking, period. But you will have justice here, or this person will get justice because it's next to the Queen of Swords. Karmic justice, but you don't have the strength and the courage to go towards this connection. So you could have walked away, or was trapped in your head in reference to one connection. So you went towards the other connection, but the other connection is like you're indecisive, you're in your feelings. You know you have options, or you may know your person has options. You may feel like time is running out. You got the Two of Cups here twice. Definitely a soulmate connection. But you don't have the courage to go towards this person. And this is wish fulfillment because you have the Nine of Cups here. Okay, we'll dive into this energy more in August. There's something that you want to happen, but you are so in your head and so worried about making the wrong decision, or worried about other things that's happening in your life. I feel like you're overthinking it. Your spirit guides are with you, but it's a tough decision for a reason. It's a tough decision on purpose. Right? Major things, message for Sagittarius. Major things like this are not going to be easy. You gotta have a conversation. You got trust here twice. Two of Cups in trust. You got soulmate here 3 times. Retreat. Okay, so let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from support from others. I just say be mindful of who you would take advice from. But you may need to talk to those that are closest to you. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Like, you may be in a situation with someone that you don't want to be in, but you may have to be in. Loving yourself first. Soulmate here again 3 times. Yeah, so oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Okay. And all of these, like, and I'm like, okay, it's all like back to back. I didn't have to shuffle. They all go with the message. But you have to love yourself first, Sagittarius, and know what you want. You got soulmate here 3 times in the reading. This is definitely a spiritual union. You may know this is a soulmate, but that's why you're so in your heart, in your mind, like you know it's a soulmate, but maybe they're different. You're standing your ground. You don't really see how it can work because you're so in your head overthinking. Yeah, you have separation here. So you and this person could be separated with the King of Swords coming out first. It could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It's time to have heart-to-heart conversations. You have to honestly discuss how you feel. You may be holding something back. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you and this person. Yes, this is a past life relationship. You've been with this person in your past life. Maybe you feel it. You're like, why am I so attracted? Flirt with this person. But there's some type of codependency that's affecting the romantic relationship. So if you have someone else with the third party here, maybe you're codependent on that person, but you've met your spiritual match. You've met the person that everyone wants to have in their life. You've met them. But how do you attain it? Playfulness, forgiving and learning, okay? That's the shadow work. Healing family issues as well. Shadow work needs to be done. You got to do some shadow work here. Make the effort, all right? Very soon. So once you clearly decide that you want to go for it, it'll come to you. Keep an open mind, okay? Keep an open mind in reference to this situation. You deserve love. This is a love like something completely different. Sagittarius is like people love you because of who you are and because of what they can bring, what you can bring to them. But then it's like, okay, what can you really bring to me? What can you bring to the situation without me having to bring something first? Right? Loyalty has an expiration date. Keep that in mind. Once someone stops being loyal to you, that's when no matter what they have done for you expires. A snake is a very good pet, and they're loyal to you until they feel like striking. This is deep. Okay, Sag, I'm feeling for you because whoever this is deep. And I know it's crazy. Okay, messages for a Sagittarius. Let me split the deck. I split this deck because there's so many cards here. And they are slippery. It's like 100+ cards in this deck. You have into you. Good chemistry, great vibes. It says positive, but I don't like using the word positive because anything that you see positive is not a good thing. So in negative, nega is actually a god. Look it up, right? So English language is reverse language to talk you against manifestation, but I digress. Boss bitch, runs own business, stable, busy, multifaceted. So if this person is a boss, you know what I'm saying? Like on their own ish, you know, multifaceted, doing what they do. Take, you know, hey. That's what you're probably like, oh my God, but maybe you're feeling like you messed up. You gotta have those conversations, and along with the conversations, you gotta be able to walk it, right? So low IQ, someone here has a low IQ. Someone could be feeling insecure because they have a low IQ. Incarcerated, locked up, about to be, always in and out. So be mindful. Someone is about to be, or is friends with jail. Wolves in sheep clothing. Okay, someone could be wolves in sheep clothing. That's what you may know it. So you got a boss bee, and then someone is a wolf in sheep clothing. That could be you as well. That could be the other person that you're tied to, because this other person is completely in your energy. I seen the 3 of Swords, and then I seen the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's all I've seen in reference to this other energy that's here. It's you in this air sign. Moving, okay? Someone could be moving physically. Scare tactics. So someone could be like blackmailing you, or trying to make you stay with them. Listen, if something is true love, I don't care how much someone says that they love you. They're not going to manipulate you. They're not gonna, oh well, if you do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, that's showing you who a person is. I don't care what they've shown you in the past. When a person gets to that point where they gotta use scare tactics, blackmail, and all of these things to keep you in their life, baby, that's your sign right there. Uninterested. Yeah, so someone that you're uninterested in is trying to use scare tactics to keep you around. Moving on. Thank you. Next. So you could be walking away from someone, trying to go into someone else, but you're scared. Someone's giving money, looking you up, okay, researching you, studying you, getting info. So someone could be looking you up, or you're looking someone up. Thief, rob, lost, theft, physical, emotional. So if you're not physically, someone's not physically taking something from you, they could be like, you know, stealing your energy emotionally. That's just as bad, right? Especially with scarcity tactics and blackmail and all of that stuff. Like, no, you're trying to take something. That's the same thing. Like, when we start looking at these situations and stop trying to see the good in people, right, and start paying attention to what energy that we are actually in right now, we will actually see who we are dealing with. So, I mean, for whoever this is, the energy is very heavy. I know that you want what's best for you, but it's hard because you have a spiritual connection here. And that's why it's so heavy, Sagittarius, because you don't know what to do or how to do it. Like, this connection is so solid. And guess what? That's what happens. You're in something that, like, basically you're in a karmic situation, and then you have your, you know, your healed twin flame. You know, your partner that you are supposed to be with. And honestly, most of the time, people choose wrong. Most of the time, people choose wrong. That's why you don't see so many lasting and happy couples, because people would choose comfort, or, you know, the situation works for right now. You know what I'm saying? They choose wrong. Because you got to put in work. You got to heal yourself. You got to do the shadow work. You got to do all of these things to be a better version of you for this connection of someone that's already healed and already on their stuff. Who wants to do work? Why not stay comfortable? And that's the wrong way to be. But you're going to decide, because August is about to weigh on your ass. I say.